Very warm welcome to you in another video. And a lot of debate is ongoing in the world of tennis when it comes to the match, and which has a disputed point in the first set tiebreak between Frances Tiafoe and Milos Raonic. I hope that you have seen it. The match was, so much equal, so much competitive, but that one single point created such a rift that not just the chair umpire, he called another umpire to discuss this dispute in detail, which opened up a Pandora box for a while. So you are getting it right. I'm referring to that match of which you have seen so many videos, especially that point in which Raonic played a drop shot that simply dropped and fell so much close to the net that it felt like as though Tiafoe won't be able to catch the ball, but because of his sprint, because of all those exercises, he was able to not only just catch it, but he simply played it in such a nice way. He picked it and the ball simply went towards the other side, the forehand of the Milos Raonic. He was just watching it because it was so close to the net that it simply touched the single line of the court, and then it went away. So in this way, Tiafoe basically won the point, if you see it that way. But the problem was that he came from behind with such a pace that he was unable to stop himself from touching the net. So his pace made him touch the net, because of which the umpire called the point as foul, or let's say fault, and giving the point to Milos Raonic. But then he did a correction of himself, saying that game and set Frances Tiafoe. And why it all happened, then he provided with an explanation, because Tiafoe was confused and Raonic was also confused. Then came the explanation, which was a turning point for everyone. It was quite interesting and a learning point for me also. Basically what happened was, the knowledge that is there for me, for you, for the rest of the rest of the viewers who are also watching this video. The point is that the net post, between which a net is set and placed, the width of this net post for a singles tennis court is different. For a doubles tennis court, it's more wide. Basically, the area where they were playing was having a net post that was adjusted according to a doubles match or a doubles tennis court. It wasn't a net post in accordance with the length that is officially assigned for a singles court. So since the net was basically the extended version, the area where Tiafoe was running basically belonged to a doubles court, and the area of the net where Tiafoe simply touched the net was the area that basically belongs to the doubles side. That was the case. Otherwise, had it been the area of the net where Tiafoe with his pace would have touched, and it would have been within the singles court, certainly Milos Raonic would have won the match. But since he was, first of all, the ball already, double bounced. And the other thing is that he was basically touching that part of the net that does not belong to the singles area of the net as well as singles area of the court. The chair umpire simply revised his own decision and then gave point to Tiafoe. And that is why, Raonic simply threw away the racket, because anyone could have felt the frustration that he would have, because he was so close, and he simply thought earlier that he has won the point because of the error that Tiafoe was made. But all of a sudden everything changed when the umpire corrected himself, and even the other umpire simply advocated and supported the decision made by the chair umpire that you are right. Certainly Tiafoe touched the double side of the net. So this is an important point, learning for all the fans, for all the viewers of tennis, and especially the players of tennis also. So keep this point in mind whenever you are playing a ball that is falling so close to the net. Just keep in mind whether the net post is in accordance with the singles court or the doubles one, and decide the point accordingly. Take care.